NexGen was formed in 2004 and now 7 years later has grown from a handful of members to over 300. We have our private discussion board, annual gathering which is similar to FPA Retreat, and we host the Young Professionals track at the FPA National Conference.
We started NexGen out of, I think, just this need for finding community with young planners.
NexGen members and the community that it fosters has really helped me answer a lot of tough questions about what I want to do with my career path.
You birthed this brainchild, say, well, what if we made a group to help young planners fund each other, because they're clearly not funding each other through conferences like this. And so NexGen was born. This is really the first generation that's ever come in to do financial planning, trained to do financial planning from the start.
And I was told I just needed to stop asking questions, Tim, just sell. And so I remember calling my wife from a convention 6 years in the business saying, honey, I think I got it wrong. I think I picked the wrong career.
The NexGen members highlighted here are some of the future leaders of the financial planning profession and represent the passion, skills, insight, and camaraderie of the larger community. Here are some specifics on what we're doing and our thoughts on the future of financial planning.
I can't predict what's going to be the next killer product or the next killer app, but I'm really excited in general about the advances in technology.
My boss pulled me aside. He had seen that I was starting to do interesting things with the media, and he said, I want you to be the message person in our firm. I want you to be the primary communicator. I want you to focus a lot on writing books, on being in the media, on television, radio, and so forth. And I've really just loved that. I feel like it's taken the creative part of me and melded it together with the professional part. I think that at first I was like, what's the point of this social media? I thought it was kind of wasteful, didn't have any fundamental value to it. But the more that I got into it, I am now quite a very big believer in social media communications.
I've been doing the blog for almost 3 years now, and I am amazed at the results I've got from it. Tons of referrals, tons of networking opportunities, and it just never stops.
Think of new business models or structures that would allow us to serve more of the underserved, the other 93% of the population.
We charge clients an annual retainer based on their income and their net worth. The way it takes that whole assets under management conflict of interest out of the equation. We just put clients at the center of the situation and help them live out what they want to accomplish.
Just providing the quantitative financial services is no longer going to be enough. Clients are going to want to learn how to use their money as a tool to reach those meaningful and purposeful goals.
Running a financial planning practice is not going to get any easier, and it's not going to be any less expensive.
We can use the veteran planners as mentors and guides in our careers, and also how can we help them to listen to some of our ideas.
A simultaneous realization that I had along with Caleb Brown, my partner in the business, that there was a real inefficiency in the financial planning world between young planners coming out of schools, trained to be financial planners who wanted to start their financial planning careers, and a relatively limited but growing number of firms that wanted to hire those people into genuine financial planning jobs.
There are so many exciting things going on in the business of financial planning, and young planners like the next-gen driven planners of the FPA, I think, are really attunedly focused on a different way forward. Really taking the torch, folks like Dick Wagner and Rick Kaler, and moving it forward.
The NexGen community will continue to be on the cutting edge of the development of new ideas, products, and strategies. We look forward to building on the foundation that has already been started.